Gotcha. Now, you've done a lot in the sport of boxing, won a lot of world titles, had a lot of great fights, man. Um, do you want to keep going, or are you just like, I got to draw, whatever. I did everything in this sport already. I don't got to come back.
Right, right. I don't really have to go back and fight again. And I saw an interview that what's the name, Paulie Malignaggi just did recently, and he actually did it in Spanish, and he did really well. And what he said, and he is 100% right. Is listen, Abner's gonna do whatever the f he wants, and that's true. Us fighters, we and I want to say and point it out that not just fighters, anyone should go out and do whatever they want, not based on what other people are talking, or saying, or feel like, or comment, because everybody has, you got the right to comment and say what you feel, but it's really how you feel. So when I first announced that I was fighting, everyone said, "Why are you fighting again? You're old. You've been out for 4 years. Why are you doing it again?" After I fought, oh my God, Abner does not look as bad. Oh, he did great. Oh, maybe he should do another one. Get it in, get it out of his system. You get me? How it changes the
Mhm.
thought, the vision on people's. So I know you asked if I wanted to come back and if I'm going to. I honestly do want to go fight again, and for two reasons. One, I'm not happy with anybody with the draw, and two, if I did as good as I did in this last fight, and I stay in the gym and I fight again, hopefully soon, I'm only gonna get better. But not, and I keep saying it, I'm not trying to make a career out of this. I'm not trying to become a world champion once again. Like, I'm just trying to get it out of my system because I don't want to be one of those guys that get to an age of 40 years old and be like, man, I should have done it. Why did I listen to those comments? Why did I listen to FN? No, I'll retire happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to. That's what I want to show my kids and give the example to my kids that you do what you want to do. Don't let anyone dictate your life or your decisions. You go out there and be yourself and take advantage of it. And that's what I'm doing, taking advantage of the opportunity that is given to me to fight again, as well as I am taking the advantage of being a broadcaster, commentator. A lot of people say, "No, you suck. Why you doing it?" I'm like, bro, it's an opportunity. I'm doing it, and I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep growing. So you get what my point is.
100%. So, you said that you're not really looking at like, fight a world champ. If it happens, it happens, whatever.
All right.
But, if it was up to you, Abner, who would you want to fight, man? Your division is stacked. If there was one
Right.
guy, he doesn't have to have a title, but if there was just one guy, he's just like, all right, he kind of has a big name, and I know I could beat this dude right now. Like, who would it be?
Right. I think Oscar Valdez. I like Oscar Valdez for a big fight. He's a big name, Mexican as well. Will be great amongst us, the Latinos that like, or even any boxing fanatic. Because he brings in the power, he brings the name. A Leo Santa Cruz trilogy. Obviously, we our first two fights were great. And I mean, if I wanted to exaggerate and really put myself out there and be like, man, this guy, I would like to fight a um, a David Haney. Why not? It was between David Haney or Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson, my respects. This kid is growing as a fighter, man. He really is. He's got my ultimate respect and really, can I say is just he's growing as a fighter. He really is showing me something I didn't think he had, which is the growth in him as far as getting better and better, and he has so far. So in that division, I think that David Haney will be because and let's think about it. Why he doesn't have the power? He really doesn't. But he is a technical fighter, and he would give me opportunities to work. You got me. So if we talk about stylistically, a less of a risk type of fight, David Haney will be, a guy that I would pick.
Wow, that's between him and Oscar Valdez, those are two that I think will really stick out. I mean, everybody's seen the Leo Santa Cruz one.
Right,
A third fight would be great, but it's just like seeing some of those new fights, it's like, oh, okay, that'll be
right.
crazy. The shots that you were tagging Miguel Flores with, do you think you'll be able, if you was to land those type of shots against like a Devin Haney, that you'll be able
Right.
to stop him?
Oh, again, David Haney really hasn't been popped like that. Maybe once, was it Linares that hurt him?
Mhm.
And again, Linares is not the big, KO power, puncher either. So I think so. And to be, I mean, um, not making excuses basically on my last fight, but I did hold myself back. I did not go for the kill after I heard him. I think it hurt him in the third and then fourth again. I didn't want to gas myself out, is what I'm trying to say. So I really didn't go for the kill with Flores. So that's why I try to box. But I think that if I would have pressured and if I had a little bit more better conditioning, I should say, I could have stopped in Miguel Flores. So in the 135 division, I think I'll be a threat if I do get that conditioning. Because if you know my style, you know that I'm a pressure fighter. You know that I could put in that work. With this fight, I fought it different. I box. I would not box David Haney because he's the boxer. Why would I fight someone that is great at that? You get me?
Yeah.
So again, styles make fights. I think Haney will be less of a risk than a Tank Davis, than a Shakur Stevenson, no doubt.